So whether you're just starting out or you've been plant-based for quite some time, everyone goes through a period where they feel FOMO. So in this video, I'm going to share with you a 3-step process on how to overcome the feeling of missing out. So before we get started, I am all about making plant-based easy through recipes and lifestyle tips. So if that's something that you're interested in, feel free to hit that subscribe button so you get notified whenever I put out a new video. So no matter the reason of why you're feeling FOMO, whether that's a certain food that you feel that you're not going to be able to enjoy anymore, or something like family dinners just aren't going to be the same, no matter the reason, it can cause a lot of stress and even make you question if plant-based is right for you. So in this video, I'm going to share with you a 3-step process for how to overcome the feeling of missing out. So the first step in dealing with FOMO is to identify what is actually causing the feeling of missing out. So is it going to be a certain food? Is it a certain activity that you feel isn't just going to be the same anymore? Whatever is causing this feeling, you want to identify it and ideally write it down so you actually have a list, if there's more than one, of what you feel you're going to be missing out on. So the second part of this process is to ask yourself, what am I really missing out on here? If it's a food, what is the food giving you? Is it a certain feeling? Do you love the texture? Do you love the taste? What is it about that food that you love in particular? And get as detailed as possible, because oftentimes it's less about the food itself and it's more about how the food makes us feel or the certain taste or texture that you love about it. And when it comes to activities, you also want to think about what it is that you're really going to be missing out on. Are you afraid that you're not going to be able to connect the same way with your family, your friends over food, or not being able to go to the same places that you enjoy and share and connect food in the same way? So that's something that you also want to consider when you're looking at FOMO and how it's affecting you when it's coming to going plant-based. So the final step in dealing with FOMO is to ask yourself, how can I create this in my life? So if it's a particular food that you feel like you're going to be missing out on, how can I create the same taste, the same textures in my dishes without using the animal product version? And there are a ton of different ways that you can do this. There are so many different vegan alternatives out there that you can try and experiment with. And there's also a ton of really simple homemade alternatives as well. So it's really a chance for you to get creative, to have fun with it, as opposed to feeling like you're missing out and questioning if plant-based is really going to be right for you. And when it comes to activities, it's all about creating that same feeling or emotion that you feel you're going to be missing out on by going plant-based. So this is a great opportunity for you to create a new habit or to start a new tradition with family or friends, or whatever you're feeling when it comes to FOMO. You want to think about how you can create this in your life so that way you're still getting that same feeling or emotion and it still supports you going plant-based. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you get notified whenever I put out a new video. And if you're looking for more ways to make plant-based easy, download my guide, 8 Easy Steps to Starting a Plant-Based Lifestyle and Love It. You can find that in the description and in the comments below, and I will see you next time.